Jaguar here, and it's time for Jag's Jabs. And today, the Jag has a bone to pick with WWE Creative. I don't know if you saw that craptastic episode of WWE Raw last night. I am frankly disappointed in each and every person in this creative department. What the hell is going on? Now, the Jag's real bone to pick today is with this crappy, stupid angle with Rusev and Lana and my man Bobby Lashley. If you know anything about Bobby Lashley, you know that they're mishandling this man. Let me tell you what I know. As a matter of fact, the Jag's gonna introduce a new feature. This is WWJD. Not what would Jesus do, what would Jaguar do? And what Jaguar would do differently is I would take this man who has a legitimate MMA fighting record. You guys want to talk about Brock Lesnar. You want to talk about Matt Riddle. You want to talk about Jake Hagar, whatever the hell. That dude's got 2 fights, 3 fights now. One's a no contest. Bobby Lashley has had consistent, significant wins in Bellator MMA. He is a huge guy with a fantastic freaking physique, and they have him in some angle with Lana? They have him in an angle with Rusev? This man wanted to face Brock Lesnar. He wanted to fight Brock Lesnar. Instead, they bring out Cain Velasquez for his 3rd freaking wrestling match in the history of his life, and that's just a crap show. So, what they should do, what would Jaguar do? Jaguar would take Bobby Lashley. Have Bobby Lashley make a worked shoot, if you will, about how much he hates this current gimmick with Lana and Rusev, and then have him say exactly what he said in this interview I read last week, that he wants a piece of Brock freaking Lesnar. Now here's the best part. There are tons of large, huge, beefy, strong dudes in the WWE. Of course, AEW doesn't have very many of those, but you feed these people to Bobby freaking Lashley. You take Eric Rowan on his way to Bobby Lashley. You take Harper on his way to Bobby Lashley, and Bobby fights these dudes and takes them out one by one. And we even give, maybe we talk about his contract's gonna expire. He's trying to work his way to Brock Lesnar before the contract expires. Maybe Vince or Shane or Stephanie throws some hurdles in his way, kind of like Kofi, and says, if you can beat these guys, these big monsters, bring back Big Show, anybody, freaking Lars Sullivan. Give me somebody huge and let Bobby have a powerhouse, awesome match against these dudes to earn his way to a shot against Brock Lesnar. And here's the best part. When he finally gets ready to face Brock Lesnar, his contract is up. He has to re-sign to get his shot at Brock. And maybe it's WrestleMania, maybe it's SummerSlam, maybe it's I don't give a crap. Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar is money. The Jag knows money. It's in my freaking name. If you don't know how great Bobby Lashley was in the octagon. No, he was not a knockout artist. No, he didn't beat Brock's ass like Cain Velasquez. But the guy has a real awesome track record. He needs to threaten to go back to MMA, kayfabe, and get these people and build a storyline around trying to convince Bobby to stay, putting some obstacles in his way to see if he'll stick around, and then maybe eventually he can face Brock Lesnar. That's something the Jag would pay good money for. That's something you clowns would pay good money for. And if I'm wrong, prove me wrong in the comments. Bobby Lashley has cred. He's got the physique. He's got the moves. He maybe doesn't have the mic skills, but that's why he has Leo Rush. That's why he has other people. Hey, call the Jag. Either way, this man can get over if you give him the right opponents and the right freaking story. This is not the right story. So if you follow along with WWE week after week, put in the hashtags what you think of WWJD. What if Bobby Lashley had to fight his way up against other big powerhouse guys to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania next year? Would you pay to see that? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today's Jag's Jabs. Please take it easy on Seth. Don't take it easy on Becky because she's annoying as hell. But really, take a little bit of time to give some appreciation to my man, the almighty Bobby freaking Lashley, because he is that good and he just has some really bad creative. See you tomorrow.